Hey, welcome back everyone to another devlog on Carry Me Melody. So this week I've been working on a text box where you can apply some cool effects to the text. So you can see this squiggly text over here, and also you can see there's sort of a typewriter effect that you commonly see in RPGs and stuff. I wanted to make this text box as simple as possible to apply all these effects. I don't actually want to go inside the C# code and have to add some classes or add some objects to do this. I wanted to do this in the text itself. So I'm gonna show you how I did that. So this is how the text gets put into the text box. The most of it is just normal text, but then there's this strange part here and this strange part here that says wave speed is 10, size is 1. And this is how I actually specify the effects in the text. So the speed is 10, the type of the effect is wave, and the size is 1. So if we go to the code here, you can see that there's a class called the semantic text parser. This type of text, I've named it semantic text. And this is the system that actually goes through the text and looks for the effects. So you can see that I added two effects here, the wave and the scale. I'll get to that a bit later. So here it's kind of boring code. It's just looking when it sees this symbol, and it looks when it sees this symbol, and then it knows it has to start looking for an effect. So here it encountered this bracket here, and it starts looking at the first word, and the first word is wave. And then it will go into the effects dictionary here, and it found the word wave, and then it knows, oh, I have to apply this wave text effects parser. So we go into that, and then it knows it has to look at speed and it has to look at size. Those are the values that you defined. And then you can see here's the actual effect, and all it does is all the characters between these symbols, so this symbol and this symbol, this piece of text, it saves the indices for these characters in the string, and then here in this update loop it just applies an offset with a sine wave, and that's how it moves the text. And the cool thing about this is you can dynamically change it. So if we change the size to, I don't know, 3, and the speed to, I don't know, 20, and we run the game, you can actually see that the text now is moving way more violently. And the other text that still has the old settings down here, that actually moves much slower. So the cool thing about this system is you can use different things. You can make different type of text parsers. This one was for a wave effect, but if we want to make a piece of text bigger, for example, you can also make a parser for that. So I actually made one of those. I think it's called scale, and then size X is, I don't know, let's say 2, and size Y is also 2, and then at the end here you just say and size. I hope this works. We will check it out now. So this is all still how we know it was, and then here you can see the text became big. It's kind of coming out of the text box right now. I still have to kind of fiddle around with the offset of the text, but you get the idea. So with this you can kind of emphasize a word during a piece of dialogue, and with the wave effect you can kind of make something seem funny or add some kind of mystery to it. And then you can add all these other types of effects. Maybe you can make a piece of text disappear, or you can make it a different color. Yeah, this system is really useful to just add some more personality to a piece of text. So yeah, that's all I did for Carry Me Melody this week. I didn't do any music stuff, unfortunately. I was really busy planning my trip, and I also was doing some commissions. So you can see I've been working on this guy again for Slaughter Me Street. I actually made some animations, So here you can see all the animations that are playing. So this is the idle animation. He's just kind of standing there, and I really wanted to make it playful, so the tongue is moving and the ears are also moving. Maybe I can zoom in a bit. And then there's the walk animation, and I did the same thing. I moved the tongue and I moved the ears to make it really playful. And then this is the animation I'm working on right now where he gets blinded. It's not yet done. Right now it just looks like he's face palming, which is also pretty funny. So yeah, that's it for this week. I know some of you commented that there are some issues with the music. I'm aware of that. If you release a note, there's a bit of a sound, like a blip sound or a crackle. I have to fix that. That's like a technical issue. I think the sound is just not looping correctly. I'm not sure why. This is my first time trying to make a looping sound, so there's some problem with that, especially if you play some notes in a row. I'm going to Japan in 2 days, so I'm gonna be a bit busy with all of that. I think next week devlog, I might skip that one, or it might just be really boring with not a lot of progress. I actually did make a song this week just for fun. It was quite a while ago since I made some music, so I'll play that for you guys right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.